As far as the allegations of, CIA hacking into, Senate computers, nothing could be further from the truth. Nothing could be further from the truth. Nothing could be further from the truth. Further from the truth.
He didn't actually say it again. Nothing could be further. Nothing could be. But he did say once at least, nothing could be further from the truth. And the CIA Director John Brennan now has some explaining to do, because it turns out that that was the truth. But what happens now? To our Fox Biz All-Star Sabrina Schaefer, Jonas Max Ferris, Lauren Simonetti. Lauren, ended with you. Begin with you. The two Democrats now in the Senate saying you should resign.
Yep.
Director?
What you did is illegal. It's a lack of leadership. And guess who appointed Mr. Brennan? The White House, President Obama. So this is almost an attack against the White House with what they're doing here.
The White House stands by him.
Should resign.
Okay, the White House stands by. That doesn't seem to be imminent. But one thing that comes to mind, Sabrina, is that this became a big deal with these senators only when it came to light that they were spying on the Senate and their Senate staffs are snooping in. Never mind what was happening to us and our phone records were being collected. It got to be a big deal when it was very close to home, like their home. But be that as it may, what do you make of this dust-up over this? Because it's a big thing when Democrats start, going after their own.
Right. No, and you took the words right out of my mouth. I mean, there has been a sort of a pattern with the kind of scandals that we've seen under the Obama administration, from the IRS scandal, the NSA scandal, the wiretapping, Benghazi. It's all about controlling the flow of information, taking information from people who the government shouldn't be getting information from, and controlling the flow of information to the American public. And here, suddenly, people like Senator Wyden are saying, hey, enough's enough. This is out of control. But you're right. The American people and the media and things didn't really wake up until the media and the government were under attack.
Jonas, where's this going? I don't think he's going anywhere. So I think we limp through these investigations, and it ticked off Senate. They get on their high horse and they're upset because it's happened to them, but nothing happens.
I don't see it as a Democrat-Republican thing. First of all, he was first appointed, I believe, by Bush into a different role, and this is a Democrat-controlled Senate that's investigating it. Look, if you're investigating the CIA, if you don't think they're going to spy on you back, I mean, let's be,
right.
It's the CIA.
Doesn't this go back to the war on terror and what staffs were criticizing what, or getting information on what?
Yeah, and it boils down to this guy is more pro-enhanced interrogation techniques than many Democrats currently are or were, more in line with the Bush administration in that sense. But I will say that their techniques of spying seem weak. They can't. It's like they go into their computers, they take screenshots. That's what I would do if I had to get information out of that RPI, that network that they're all sharing. Like, how did they get caught? Like, why can't they do their spying quietly and not have to apologize that they're a spy agency?
I admire that position. Your position is, if you're going to spy, do it right, man.
First of all, this guy, when he's talking, he has like a tell. He's like touching his nose if he ran the interview, and it just looks like he's lying. He won't look at the interviewer. I just don't think he's as good as a spy head.
We have never spied on people at all. We have never spied on people at all. We have never spied. Lauren, what do you think?
He outright lied. I mean, I think that's a big deal. Why would you lie like that?
Just a Fox alert here. This is Washington. I mean,
I know, but...
Well, let's hope the silver lining is that people are realizing that government overreach, whether it's on the right or the left, is becoming an increasingly bigger threat for us. So I'm hoping that's the silver lining.
I can't help but getting back to the fact that this became a big issue for them because they were they got on their high horse now and then talking about the abuses at the NSA and everything else. But it really didn't hit home to them until it hit home to them. In other words, it still happened to them, right, Jonas? I mean, that was
it's okay to spy on the people, the voters, but did you look at my computer files? Those were emailed out.
Yeah.
Look, they're spying on everybody, and no one's exempt. What can I tell you? So, yes, it had to go to their own computer files, their own emails before they got mad about it, I guess. Some of them were mad before.
Wasn't this before a major report that would have been critical of the CIA and its practices came out? That's when he apologized, I believe. That's when Brennan apologized.
But do you think he knew at the time? Because the far bigger problem would be if he was ignorant about what was going on, just like when the president said he wasn't aware of the NSA scandals and all the stuff that was going on. Because ignorance is even more scary, because that implies a shadow government and all that other nonsense.
I hope he wasn't ignorant.
No. It's probably the lesser of evils, though, right?
The old CIA days, that document would have just gone...
Yeah, the old days, they were dead. They made spies right. All right, incredible. All right, with all of that is going on over there, would you believe the president's cracking down on fast food here? A fast food CEO who has some very choice words to the administration that might make it lose its appetite.